This is the Hyundai IONIQ 6, and it is one of the best electric cars you can buy right now. And the reason for that is very, very specific. It's actually oddly specific. It all comes down to range. This car, with its all-wheel drive configuration, which is the more expensive one, yes, I know, but with the all-wheel drive model, gets a lot of range. I'm talking 550 kilometers of range for about $70,000. For that money, you cannot find any other car with that much range. And that exactly what makes the IONIQ 6 so goddamn impressive. With that said, today we're going to take a look at the exterior. We're going to take it on a quick walk around. And here, I should probably give a shout out to the dealership that I'm at. This is Hyundai On Hunt Club. Go check them out if you're interested in buying an IONIQ or any other of their amazing cars. They have both new cars and pre-owned cars as well. A very big dealership and lots of inventory. So if you're interested in buying a car in the Ottawa-Gatineau area and you're specifically ready for Hyundai, I would highly recommend them. Big inventory. For that said, let's get started. I'm going to start here at the front with these beautiful headlights. As you can see, these headlights are absolutely gorgeous. We have an LED daytime running light pattern. Looks kind of like crystallized, I guess. And there's a lot of square shapes in the headlight. And you can find a lot more square shapes in the actual car itself as well, which is sort of has become IONIQ's entire brand image with square dots. For example, you could find them up here and where the reader system has obviously shape and oval shape of the car. When it comes to design, I think it's not my personal favorite. I actually prefer the IONIQ 5, which is what most people do as well. But for some people who really like it, like this is a very conservative looking car, and it's actually controversial. It's not conservative in any way. It is actually a very controversial looking car, and it really comes down if you have the taste that it takes to like a kind of car like this. It's quite weird actually. It has like this very slopey looking rear end. I do like its rear end, even though I do think it's quite far from what the original concept that Hyundai showed us a few years ago looked like. I think it looks totally different from that car, but at least they kept the main general shape, which is what makes the IONIQ 6 so unique in the middle of all these boring electric cars that we're seeing every day. Same with its smaller body, which is the IONIQ 5 right here. It's very unique. It's the uniquest electric car, or maybe even uniquest everyday car that you can find right now in the market. Same story with this, but this is a lot controversial design compared to that. And obviously, the whole square thing continues. So we have a square pattern here, third brake light, which by the way looks insanely cool. I've never seen something like this in any other car before. There's also the same square shape in the rear tail light. It's a whole bar, by the way, and there is the IONIQ 6 logo over there, right below it. You can also find your rear view camera and trunk release button over there as well. You can also release the trunk by going to the key or going to the inside and opening it that way as well. The rear end, kind of, I guess they tried to give it like a spoiler looking shape, and it hasn't exactly worked out, but it does look okay, I guess. Now let's see if these vents right here are real or fake, and unfortunately, these vents are fake. That's not good, right? But the rest of the car looks fun. That's what I'll say about it. And this particular car, let's see what rim size it gets. So these are quite big, as you could imagine. And in particular, they are 20 inches in diameter. So these are very big rims on a very big car. Let me know what you think about its exterior. Now let's talk a bit about its performance. So this car is available in two different models. There's the regular IONIQ 6, and that car, it gets less range, and that's not the one that you want to have, and also gets less performance. And then there's the all-wheel drive, which has barely more performance, but the more important thing is the range. So it gets 550 kilometer of range every time you charge it to 100%, and obviously that number isn't exactly realistic. It's going to drop down to about 480 something, especially during winter time and when it's cold outside. But it is very, very, very good when it comes to range. So the money that you're paying compared to the range you're getting is amazing. The ratio is spectacular. So yeah, that's the IONIQ 6. Now, let me know what you think about the IONIQ 6. Are you considering to get one? If you are, it's a very good car. I highly recommend it. And if you are getting the odd Bugatti area, I would also highly recommend Hyundai On Hunt Club. It's a very good dealership, and they have lots of these guys available in stock. Thank you so much, and see you soon.